Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arizona, center fielder, number 11.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Gurriel is there, and he's got it for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone.
J.D. Martinez.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's going. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Pollock rounds the corner and is headed home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Batting fifth.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and he's safe. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph.
Catcher, Tommy Joseph.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Hit out towards second. Drury gloves it, and a rather easy first out. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Second, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
Springer.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Second baseman, Brandon
into the windup
Drury.
and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Kershaw now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Chris Owings, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This pitch is popped up. Calling for it, Gurriel. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Owings now.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
Here comes the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that's taken for a called strike two. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Drilled to the left side. Moustakas has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
The 2-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1-2. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Striding in once again, Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Drury retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Batting 8.
In now, Didi Gregorius. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bounce towards the mound, but this is foul for the first strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch on its way. Clayton Kershaw is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Trevor Story.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk on the move. And foul. Here's the pitch. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Kershaw now on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's
Lays off. 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Joseph comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well hit to right, but foul. No one out with a runner at second. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
So digging in now, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Drury is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Center fielder number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 13.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Throw over to the bag. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, J.D.
First delivery
Martinez.
to him on the way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Goldschmidt.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Grichuk is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there. Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now. DJ LeMahieu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
DJ.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasmani Grandal is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yulieski Gurriel stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gap. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Catcher it. Tommy Joseph.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Striding in once again, Brendan Drury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Owings. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ross Stripling is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Ross Stripling.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Corbin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Patrick Corbin goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. A.J. Pollock is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Gives money to Moss. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. LeMahieu is there as he makes the catch. Digging in, Ross Stripling. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Ross Stripling.
Ketel Marte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Ketel Marte.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Right fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Pollock is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Your
Nick
attention,
Goody
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now
for
to
the
start inning
Dodgers.
number 7.
Number 64.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number
Leading off
7.
for Arizona, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Drury. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Drury.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
As a look, now the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ready with the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Chris Owings now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Chris Owings.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Joseph rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The pitcher, number 46.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Corbin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Inciarte moving in.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Inciarte coming on. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Yasmani Tomas.
Sierra comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air now, out to right field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault. Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. First and second here with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded to third. Story picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So digging in now, Tommy Joseph. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk is in pursuit, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Second
At the
baseman.
plate, Brendan Drury. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right
Your
now.
attention,
Yimi
please.
Garcia
Now
enters
pitching
now in a
for the
mop-up
Dodgers,
role as he'll try to keep
number
the deficit
63.
right where it is.
Yimi Garcia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So coming to the plate,
Now
Chris
batting,
Owings.
shortstop.
2 for 3 for him so
Chris
far, including a triple.
Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
In to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score as well. The pitcher, Patrick Corbin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Inciarte moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
That's
Ball 2 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, sir. If I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And an awful swing there 2-0 as the count goes to 2-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Yasmani Tomas. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Couldn't get on top of that. A little pop-up to the right side. Gurriel has got. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Didi Gregorius is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box now, Yimi Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Phil Gosselin.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10. Oliver
attention,
Perez
please.
comes on to
Now
pitch now,
pitching for
hoping
the
for
Dodgers.
better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Grichuk on the move. 1 out. In now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Digging in, Trevor Story. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A look by Perez, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Joseph. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a... Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's George Springer. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ott couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance.